With so much weird and so little time, tonight we present Obscuravision Variety Show. First up is Ariana. She's the giant winter storm we had last Saturday. Over the weekend, she devoured an iconic sea stack in Chattahoochee State Park in Minnesota. In case you're wondering, the rock formation has been enduring this and this for hundreds, possibly thousands of years. Our next guest is Mount Thor, all the way from Owuatuk National Park on Baffin Island in Nunavut, Canada. He's the steepest cliff in the entire world. His west face is the longest vertical drop on Earth, 4,101 feet straight down. Actually, steeper than vertical, with an overhang of 15 degrees. Please welcome the woolly mammoth. This prehistoric beauty went extinct about 10,000 years ago. Well, that is, the majority. A small population continued to exist for 6,000 years on Wrangell Island off the north coast of eastern Siberia. The last of the clan eventually succumbed to climate change in 1650 BCE. Please welcome Danny Casolaro. He's not famous for his remarkable and mystifying death. Meet Eisriesenwelt. He is the world's largest ice cave, currently residing in the Austrian Alps. His massive ice formations are preserved year-round due to the connectivity of his 25 miles of passages and rooms. The structure acts like a giant cooling system. In the winter, cold air enters through the bottom of the cave, cooling the inside. In the summer, it reverses, as warm air comes from the top, cooling as it passes through the cave. Our next guest is a snail. It turns out snails have thousands of microscopic teeth. He'll also eat just about anything, including meat and decaying material. Next up is the ever-impressive Mount Erebus, currently Antarctica's most active volcano. It's weird that this hottie exists in such a cold place. Another unique quality. He also contains a lava lake, one of only 5 known in the world. He has surrounded himself with ice caves created by his very own volcanic gases, which he keeps heated to 32 degrees. But what's really weird are the 60-foot ice tubes which form when his gases finally escape. I'm sure you've met our next guest, Mr. Squirrel. He's the current contender for the title of the greatest threat to the electrical power grid. EMPs and malicious hackers don't stand a chance. In 2018, 244,137 power outages were attributed to this cute, furry little heathen. Next up is heavyweight champion Cumulus. The average cumulus cloud weighs 1.1 million pounds. Next, we welcome the mysterious African beauty Rickhat structure. She's a huge geological formation living in the Sahara Desert and wasn't discovered until humans went to space. It's very difficult to see her from the ground, being 25 miles long in a slightly indented area of a vast desert. And probably being in a vast desert doesn't help. She is not an impact crater. Scientists aren't really sure how she formed, but theorize her inception taking place 100 million years ago when Pangaea was being torn apart. Molten rock pushed towards the surface, but not quite, creating a boil-like dome of rock layers, which eventually violently erupted. After millions of years of erosion, voila! Friends call her the Eye of the Sahara. Our last guest needs no introduction and is the most mysterious of all. Outer space. You probably already know this, but in case you forgot, only 4% of the universe is visible. The remaining 96% consists of matter and energy, undetectable invisible and incomprehensible to astronomers.